detection, because the only one that's going to be able to reliably keep that lane pushed out is the Sand King.
Oh, Vincenzo.
So, never mind. He wants to be farming.
Hate to see it. He tried to move to the west, dodging the Nevermind Sand King from stepping in, but because of this...
Again, everyone's playing pretty well. I feel like the fact that that's the first death on the Abaddon is a pretty good sign. The fact that it's 5.5 minutes in.
Ooh. Didn't think they'd actually get the kill, but the brain sap burst with the...
Grimstroke.
Oh, Lelouch might be in trouble. Shanks rotation mid. Bob's going to need one more swipe. Gonna try and run away from the range group so the side blade doesn't get the spill. Shanks leaps over the tree line, but the trap slow. They're going to dive the tower, and Shanks gets him. A big one to find. It will come at a cost, but...
You know what I mean? You've got the TP available on Nevermind. It just depends. Like, what's more important to you right now? Defending your tower or having Nevermind just free farm down on this bottom side? Because no Dragon Knight here means...
Okay, Team V steps in, offers the shield protection.
Everyone else rotates.
Oh my god, bells. Oh, Xavier's gonna be in trouble. Eats another trap. They have the shield to be able to purge off once again. Shanks is going for the dive. He's got 3-point Starstorm. Chucks out the arrow for good measure. Shanks.
Something that I was talking about. The DK almost level 9. He's having a great start on Palace so far.
Pick it out. Got the haste. They've got the observer as well, just to make sure that no one else is behind TMV. Bottom lane, though, it does leave this Dragon Knight vulnerable, as Nevermind's going to reveal the blink. First.
You can steal this away. This would be enormous. You've got the Rolling Thunder.
Gonna try and charge in, Nevermind. Only 1 point in the bar extraction, enough to be able to catch up. Meanwhile, off to the side, Tino is solo killing Natsumi. He's gonna have a reality rift up in a couple of seconds. Without the Phantasm Illusion, though, they might be missing out on the damage. So chase him down, Nevermind! Oh, the double burrow onto both supports to get the Bane. Now eyeing up Shanks as well. He's got some leap charges just in case, and they don't... Hell's gonna look to jump in. They've got the Rolling Thunder towards the back line as well, so both supports going to be in trouble for the moment. Nice Nightmare dodge, and Vincenzo now turns it back around. Nevermind's going to jump. Another double burrow from Nevermind. The damage is enough to secure the first kill, but instantly as Tino shows up, drags back the Pango to his demise, and now Bob easily able to pivot his attention to another kill onto the Sand King, as we are not done. Palos chasing Team V under the T2 tower, but a borrowed time.
How close is Armlet? Armlet's finished. Coming on the courier right now. It's approaching go time. Maybe just wanting to wait for that Fiend's Grip to be available, because Rolling Thunder is the real bane of your existence right now.
They might jump Palos.
Sure that's not available.
Mid lane, he's only got Bob behind him. I tell you what, there's nothing a TA can do. It's a lot of damage onto TMV, forcing out the early borrow time, and a couple of hits will melt away the life of the Abaddon. Now, Lelouch is considering charging up the Rolling Thunder just in case Nevermind requires some assistance. Oh no, he tried to TP out. He tried to TP out, but it's not going to work out. There's nothing they can do to protect their position one. It's just farming too aggressively across the map is Natsumi. Meanwhile, mid lane, Bob is also very greedy. They have the detection nearby and plenty of damage over time to be able to go through the refraction.
Right, they'll claim that. My timing has been reached all the way from finishing up the BKB on Palos.
Never mind, he's going to look to jump. Lelouch can follow suit as well for the backline.
Just one.
I think you fight
I think they're doing a really good job on Execration of just splitting the map up. I don't even think you need to fight. I think you just need to continue farming. It's so important at just being able to stand and fight onto whoever in the middle of these engagements.
Jumping instantly onto Bob. Bob's going to be in mega trouble here with the damage over time. They turn it around on the Sand King, but the damage has been dealt. They've killed off the Templar Assassin. Now Tino's going to be the next on the agenda. Shanks would chuck out a straight arrow to try and offer up some assistance, but that only really makes Lelouch even angrier. A double for the Pango. Gives him now the Blink Dagger Gold as well. I don't know.
That was just Bob out of position. Like, there honestly isn't a reason for him to be up there. He's had the entire map to be able to farm. Shanks is taking the most dangerous farm on the map. You know,
look how aggressive they're playing. Vincenzo as well. Trying to get a kill over on Xavius, but that's not going to be the case as he's got some reinforcements. Palos still wants Xavius. He'll get it. But but it might come at a cost though. Lelouch should be able to close the distance easy. Palos stuck inside the river, so Lelouch has got plenty of walls to bounce back on. You get the Fiends group holding the Pango back in place, so Palos is able to reposition to the right side of the river, and now with Bob respawning, they got to get out. They can't stick around. It's going to come at a grave cost as Palos over towards Natsumi. Dragon Tail up in a couple of seconds, but Palos just goes too deep under the T2 tower. Nevermind was waiting in anticipation. It's a Medusa that we feel like is going to be very scary to deal with. Team B? Might have Nevermind jump as well. They're going to go towards the Templar Assassin instead as the Epicenter coming out the last second. The damage over time gets rid of Bob's health pool, but the rest of Radiant is still in fighting shape. As Nevermind under the cover of the Sandstorm might make it away. Blink up in a couple of seconds. Oh, he does. He gets out. And they're even looking for Tino now. They've got the ward on the high gun. Lelouch is going to be able to jump. Oh, okay.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. Shanks, no more leap charges, so Lelouch will catch up. Almost gets Tino too. Davies. It's a really good ward. Nevermind's going to charge up the Epi. They're going to try and target down the Templar Assassin. Once again, the Nightmare will give Bob enough time to reset. Meanwhile, off to the side, they killed Lelouch. Shanks, and it looks like Tino was able to step in to offer them assistance, but you gotta respect Natsumi now. This Skadi completed. He's a big issue in the fights. He's able to get the Stone Gaze off, instantly deals with the Phantasm summons. Bob's almost solo killing Nevermind. Charge back. Oh, they're looking to get out. They TP out on Medusa. Everyone's TPing out. Okay. They at least have one stun, so TMV will not be as fortunate as almost gets the courier as well. I really feel like a smoke up. Nevermind again. Nice blink reactions, but he's gone to the right side, a little bit away from Execration. Aeon disactivated for Nevermind, so he's not going to be blown up to start the fight, but he's still going to be cautious of his positioning. Protected for the Sandstorm for the moment, but Bob, he's the one that's not protected. Lelouch bouncing back and forth off the walls. They secure the last little bit of damage. But now over to the Medusa they go as the arrow is on point from Legolas once again. And now they are swarming Natsumi. He has TMV nearby, offering the sustainability to try and keep the Medusa alive, but it will not matter as Execration finally get the Medusa. Now thinking about TMV. A Poco stick to reposition, but a long Chaos Bolt following the Abaddon as Palos ends the fight up to a killing spree now for the position 1 Dragon Knight. The next item, and I think it might be game them. Those two items will just completely crumble Execration. Nevermind. He's onto the Templar Assassin again. Nightmare buying him a little bit of time. Bob has the opportunity to pop the BKB. Needs to stray away from any heroes. He's going to leash together with the Mirana. But they're trying to target down different heroes instead. Lelouch to the backline, deals to the Bane. Now they're on the Dragon Knight next as well. The overwhelming amount of stuns won't give Palos an opportunity for the BKB. Into the last second, gets the magic immunity off, but they're still charging down Palos. Ascardi making sure he will not escape. Bob want to get back into the middle, but it will not matter. To the right side we go as Nevermind finds another Burrow Strike onto the core. As Lelouch really starting to stack up the streak. 12, 5, and 7 on the position 2 Pangolier. He might do it. Oh, we didn't get the Ike shot as well. Now Lelouch as well is going to catch up Vincenzo by the triangle. Nice Nightmare trick, but it will not matter. As David sees Shanks.
He's out of charges.
Yeah, no more lead charges. Aeon's just going to get popped. They're actually hesitant about diving. Bob's going to jump to the backhand. They don't have detection. That's where Tino comes into play. Dust is out. The remnants of the DD soon to expire. Bob's going to try and pop a BKB, but TMV once again with his positioning, giving enough sustain to keep the cause alive for a little while longer. They're doing a really good job to kite Natsumi. A Stone Gaze TP out. There won't be an answer. Hang on. Meanwhile, Bob! He's killed her from the supports. Xavius and TMV do it as a duo. Palos is going to look to step in once again. The arrow is going to fly on past. Utilize it with their initiation. As we're going to see right now. Onto Palos they go. The chain control before the opportunity to pop the BKB. Palos will do so at the last second. Gotta make sure the rest of Execration don't overstep the boundary. Tino, well, he feels like he can do so with ease. Blowing up Xavius. A numbers disadvantage. Stone Gaze wasted along with Rolling Thunder. Maybe they can fight. Arrow's gonna clip the Abaddon on the backline. You need to get rid of this hero. Side blades might force the ulti. Tino still hunting.
Oh, the top was to it.
TMV, there we go. Bar time's out.
He popped too
Arrow
soon.
just off the mark, but they've been able to close the distance to the river. You've got to make sure you don't group up for the Eppies. Never mind. Jumps in again. Blows up the bait, but they haven't dealt with Bob. BKB standing his ground on the high up of the Scotty. Slow Bob. He's going to make his mind up. He's going to blink to try and reset, but he's on top of the vision. They know exactly where the Templar Assassin is. There will be no hiding under the cover of the meld. Gonna have it for this fight. Never mind. Always the threat of the big epicenter inside the middle is going to jump solo on Tino. It's a beautiful nightmare, giving Tino an opportunity, but it's still without the BKB. Now with the backline, Lelouch. Fiends groups out. Instant use of the Aeon Dix. Now Bob's in trouble as well. Going to turn with his own BKB to TP out. So Lelouch just does a good old U-turn straight to the Bane, straight to the high ground. He can bounce back and forth. Once again, another Aeon Disc buying a little bit of time, but the secondary stun afterwards. Lelouch has got to respect Bob's damage. Blink is available. Natsumi's going to act as a bodyguard.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's
You're going to have an Ink Swell to protect him. The Abaddon as well. It just seems too difficult. Lelouch?
Question is, who do you go on then?
Well, it's going to be the Bane. That Polaris are jumping. Vincenzo's in trouble. Bob's going to look to turn it around. The damage on Nevermind is really starting to stack up. It's a big kill for Bob to be able to find, but down to the low ground, Lelouch is going to turn his attention towards Natsumi's target. Forcing out an early BKB usage, but Palos turned to stone. Once again, Scotty continuing to slow him down towards the backline. Hang on, Tino gets a kill onto Xavius. BKB offering some repositioning aspect. Lelouch eats the arrow as well. But where's the damage source? Finally, Bob's able to come from the right side. They've already lost 3. Make it a 4th. Do they have any way to bring down Natsumi now? Menace slowly getting burnt away. They will indeed take control as Execration. Somehow, some way.
Going to be losing a range racks potentially as well on Dire, but that's not the key aspect.
Lelouch. He's going to find Tino in the river. They're going to try and target down Rosho, so Bob gets every component. But Tino's in trouble. He's away from the team. They won't have a way to be able to protect the Chaos Knight. That's going to be gem dropped on the deck as well, unless Tino can armlet toggle like a god. They will still be able to secure the kill. There we go. Gem picked up, and the D-ward instantly. Another ward's going to get placed instantly.
Immediately removed.
And they're going to jump
Feels bad.
as soon as they lose the ward. Lelouch, he's onto the Dragon Knight. Bob's able to reposition. Lelouch might be in trouble for the moment. He's going to be alright to the northern side. Tino is away from backup again. BKB, TP out, but they're able to bring him down. Now, Execration, you got to get out.
Yeah. You had one job on mind on Lelouch there, and that was get TA to pop the BKB.
Ooh, Vincenzo Force. Execration actually going to jump back in. Never mind, protected for the moment with the Aeon Disc, but now the Dragon Knight's in trouble. Turn to stone. BKB's going to do nothing. Nightmare buying some time. He pops a refresher shot for another BKB, but it won't do anything as Natsumi's just raining down arrows. Mini's tracks. How do you find out without BKBs? I don't think you can. Nevermind's going to charge up the Epic for another double Burrow Strikers. Nevermind. What is this man doing to Execration?
Shanks nearly dies inside the fountain as well. He almost stuffed up that initiation previously. Arrow. Oh, Shanks. Let's go, Legolas. He's hit up onto the level 26. He actually went the multi-shot Sacred Arrows bonus, I guess, to be able to defend more effectively, but...
Oh, get rid of the creep. Bob. Posturing aggressively. They got the rolling to fall up as well. The Yules on the back line. They control the Bane, making sure there's no nightmare opportunity. Never mind. What have you done? What an addition. What an addition to Polaris. My guy is looking top tier.
Turns out you got to ban out the Sand King against this guy because he will just, he'll serve it to you.
Throne exposed.
This is looking like being a 3-zip.
And it is. The sweep's coming out. 2-on-5. Tino and Shanks against the world. But the Medusa, objective-based gaming. And they will do it. Polaris crowned your new Pro Series champions in 3-0 fashion. They got the rematch. They were knocked down to the lower.